This is Melodifestivalklubben's meet and greet session with Teya and Salena from Austria, who will be singing Who the Hell is Edgar in semi-final 2. But first of all, who is who? Can you introduce yourselves?
This is Salena. That's Teya.
Right, and which of you is wearing black on stage and who's wearing white?
So basically, I'm Teya, I'm wearing black, and Selena's wearing white.
Okay, right. We've got that sorted out. So how are you enjoying Liverpool?
It's been so great so far. There's music coming out of every restaurant, every bar that we're walking through. Like, if you just walk through the city, there's just music everywhere and people enjoying it. Yeah. It really is crazy. Honestly, like the logo of or the motto of this year's Eurovision, United by Music, is really felt in this city. Yeah. Like the people are so lovely, and there's like pianos everywhere, and they do music together. And if it's like good weather, people sit outside and stuff. So it's really, really nice. And the like people told us that it's really cool here and that the people are very friendly. But it's just next level when you're here. Like they've been super, super welcoming.
Mm. And you've got a bit of free time. You're not on until Thursday. So how are you going to spend that time?
Well, free time, it's a thing. It doesn't feel like free time at all, to be honest. But we're enjoying what we're doing on these days. We just, we try to do vocal coachings and like do stuff with other contestants. We've done an escape room here. So that was fun to do. Do you know? Yeah. You know what an escape room is?
Got a vague idea. What did you do in there?
You get locked. So we did it with... Get locked. we did it with other contestants, and then we split up into groups. And then you get locked inside a room, and there's like different riddles that you have to solve in order to get out, which was a very fun time. We all felt like little kids, and it was super fun. And then we did some sightseeing. We went on a boat tour, and today is the turquoise carpet, and we're gonna see everyone again. And it's just honestly, it's a fun time. Yes, there's also a lot of rehearsing and working and interviews and stuff, but everything we do here has just been super, super incredibly pleasant and fun and cool.
Tell us, have you solved the mystery? Who is Edgar?
No, not at all. Well, that's funny. It's so funny that we get that question all the time, but we solve it in the first verse. So Edgar is exactly who we say it is. It is Edgar Allan Poe. We did mean to say it. I know it doesn't make sense in the first moment to hear the song. Not at all, no. But it is supposed to be Edgar Allan Poe, yeah.
Well, it's the most original song title in this year's contest. How did you hit upon the idea?
Well, okay, that started kind of weird. Actually, we had a conversation with Elsie Bay the night before, and she just actually you and Elsie had like a conversation. I was like standing next to you, but I wasn't like 100% in the combo with my head in the clouds. And they were talking about how it feels like to write a good song, like the energy flows through you and it doesn't feel like you wrote the song. And that's how Teya started the first lines of the song. She was like, there's a ghost in my body and he's a lyricist. And then she was like, it is Edgar Allan Poe. You know, that's how everything started, actually. And everything else just came afterwards. So, basically, the igniter was just write a song about what it feels like to write a song. Then it turned into put every frustration that we have with the music business into the song, but still make it fun. And then when we decided to finish the song and we looked at who the hell is Edgar, like who the hell is he really, we found out that he's the first American writer ever to live off of writing alone, and therefore he had a very financially difficult life, which is definitely something that we can relate to. And that's how the bridge then came to be.
I see. And in the clip which has been uploaded, which you can choose yourself, if I understand, which 30 seconds are shown, this short clip shows the text line 001 zero. Does that have a particular significance?
Yes, we feel like it's so it's definitely the part that's stuck with most people. Previously hearing the song, looking at the music video, but like that lyrics from the bridge is what struck a chord with everyone. And in the staging itself, that's also the moment that's just visually, for us at least, kind of the strongest, because you have that 0.003 on the LED, just very big. And we're not that much in the foreground, like the light basically works around that whole LED thing. So it's just the strongest and the most important part for us, and that's why we wanted to highlight it. And it's also the most important part of our message. And because with the music video, it's much easier to be quirky and to have that like whole vibe of, oh, there's more behind that. But on stage, it has to be big, it has to be glamorous, because it is a big stage. So with that 0.003, we want people to have that moment. Oh, it's not just a joke entry. It's not just a fun song.
They will have a big question mark over their head.
Right.
That's what we want.
No, well, it's very different, of course, from the video, and these songs usually are as well. You think, oh goodness, how will this translate to the stage? But we're looking forward to that, and to seeing the rest of the staging as well, of course. But I almost said who the hell are Teya and Salena, but I'll try to ask in a nice way. Who are Teya and Salena? Can you tell us a bit about yourselves?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I live in Vienna. I'm a self-employed singer since 3.5 years now. 3.5 years? Yeah, exactly. I've always been singing since I was a child. I started with around like 6 or 7 to sing proper every day. We had like in the basement, we had like a music room, and my dad was showing me some stuff with the vocals. He's also he's like playing piano, and my mom was playing guitar. They're both singing just as a hobby, but there was always music in our family. That's how I started as well, doing music. And we both had a moment like 2007 with Eurovision, when Serbia won Molitva. And that's where the love for Eurovision started for me. So yeah, I just never stopped singing. I've been at hairdressing school, so I'm a hairdresser actually. I finished it, and then I just did music afterwards, and I wanted to live from music, and that's what I did since then. So yeah, music.
Is it the same for you?
Yeah, kind of. So I grew up in a family where music wasn't like really a topic. Of course, my parents listened to it, but I'm the only one that really wanted to do anything with music. I did tennis professionally for a long time, and at the same time I played saxophone in a jazz orchestra. But I've never like really thought that being a singer and writing songs was something feasible for my future, because as a kid I was always like, oh, I have to study this and study that. And I did start studying English literature and German literature, and started like becoming a professor. But pretty early on I was like, no, this is not going to work out for me, because like my biggest passion ever is writing and singing.
So how long have you known each other?
2.5 years now. We just got to know each other from a casting show in Austria. It's called Starmania, and we just went there and we met each other. And since that we're friends. And we started writing with each other like 1.5 years later. So we didn't do anything before, which is kind of crazy. But we did. That's how Edgar was born.
Right. But do you sing together? Do you perform on stage together, or is this the first time?
This is the first
time, actually.
Yeah, so we've been friends for a long time, and our friendship was more the focus for us. And then we were in that Czech songwriting camp together, and it kind of just happened that we were in the same room, that we wrote a song together, and we were like, yes, this feels right, this makes sense, let's just go for it, and now we're enjoying it.
So how important has Eurovision been in your lives before you started writing seriously?
Extremely important. Yeah.
As I said before, we had like that moment in 2007 when Serbia won, and with Molitva, and
that's where the dream was born. But we've always been like the biggest fans ever, and we always say now we're representing the fans at Eurovision because we've always been big fans ourselves. So yeah,
we're constantly fangirling with each other, and it's like it's crazy.
So apart from Molitva, what other favorites do you have from Eurovision history?
Well,
of course, our biggest love, Conchita.
Conchita, Rise Like a Phoenix,
yeah, definitely. But there's just so many. Like every year we have like big.
We lost contact there.
Oh no, we're back. Sorry.
Okay.
The internet connection is like,
don't know what happened.
Weird here.
But yeah, I think the question would be easier for us if you just asked us a year, because we have every year we have like different favorites. So yeah, it's just hard to answer such a big question when you're such a big fan.
All right. Well, we could take forever talking about our favorites at Eurovision, couldn't we? So what are you planning to do together when all this is over next week, after next week?
Well, we trust a lot on our like intuition or our feeling, gut feeling. You said gut feeling, right? Yeah. Sorry. And means that we're going to decide that in a way spontaneous, because what we've learned so far the last months is like being authentic, and that's what we want to stay like. And yeah, I think we're very open to that we're going to work together. But also we have like our solo projects as well, so whatever happens, we're here for each other, we support each other anyways. So yeah, we're gonna do that spontaneous. Like, do you want to? Yes, no, okay.
Sounds like the start of a great friendship and great careers for you both. So we wish you all the best. Have a great week in Liverpool, and hope to see you again sometime.
Thank you so much. Hopefully see you soon.